Yo, yo.
Did we see
That
it?
handsome mug of yours.
Look at this
Nice,
guy.
dude. You
Huh?
got the sock. You
The
from
red socks
Boston?
on, yeah.
I knew you guys would be repping.
right
I knew
on.
you guys would be repping. Yeah. Big game tonight.
Big
Big
game.
time.
Oh, this is awesome. This is like a dream come true for me, guys. I'm originally from Western Massachusetts, so grew up in the 80s and 90s listening to you guys on my Magnavox boombox,
hmm
the dual cassette where you hit the record and play at the same time, right?
The
Hell
the
yeah.
mixtape. Yeah, the mixtape.
Hey, what a
Seamless.
transition. What a
Yes.
seam.
I think you set that one up, though, dude.
That was a volley. Guys, honestly, thanks for taking the time. We got Danny, Jordan, Joey from New Kids on the Block. And yeah, you guys are announcing the big tour, Mixtape Tour, going around the country, stopping in Chicago in June of next year. Tickets on sale Friday. That's all the busy work. Get your tickets as soon as they come out. But first things first, how good is Mac Jones?
Very good. Can you? I keep hearing that ball bang off the upright. Gong.
Oh,
we
my
almost
goodness.
had it. Mac
Almost.
Jones was fire, man. I mean, he was having fun too. You could see him loosening up. So hopefully it's a sign of many good times to come. And it was a great night and it was a good game. So
I just like that he almost Tom Brady, like driving down the field, like 2 minutes left, and I was like, this rings a bell. I've seen this movie before.
Right, but almost. He almost. Almost. He's not
Guys, dude, this looks just, so fun. En Vogue, Salt and Pepper. There's a collab right there. What a man, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And then out of nowhere, out of the Green Monster left field, here comes Rick Astley. Talk
Sure.
about it, dude. This collection of artists it's got to be sick for you guys to perform on the same stage.
We're very excited. I mean, every time we've been lucky enough to put some great tours together, and we just want to keep the fans surprised and excited. And so every time you're like, how are we going to top this? And I can't believe it. We've toured with Salt and Pepper, and they're just total pros. They bring it every night. Our fans love them. They have tons of hits. So that was great to have someone that you're familiar with, and then to add in Vogue, who is just, they're amazing. You know what I mean? Their career is legendary, and they look and sound still amazing. And then that one thing when you tell people about it, when you say Rick Astley, everybody's eyes like really light up. And that's such a cool thing. And again, we're getting to know Rick, and he's just so pumped to come back to the States after a long time and just have a good time. So we're all ready to like have a blast and just put on like a nonstop amazing show.
Yeah, I know it's in the early stages for you guys trying to set up what it's gonna look like and sound like and feel like. But I'm just, if you would like, I could give you some kind of suggestion. Should you do each city to city just like the world's biggest Rickroll on stage? Like maybe every night, just call somebody on. I mean, now we have social media, so we could do like an Instagram live, and all of a sudden you're calling somebody, and Rick Astley's actually Rickrolling you. Like this could be a thing.
It's a live Rickroll.
Anyways, going back to the fans real quick. You guys have obviously the most outlandish fans of all time. They have followed you guys throughout this entire run of your career, going back to the 80s, right? What about the secret closet male fans of yours? Do you see that? Do you see dudes like coming up to you and being like, "Hey man, like back in the day, I liked you guys, but I didn't want to announce it because that was kind of me. Like I was in that weird, my friends were listening to Nirvana, and I was like, yo, but new kids are new kids. Like, do you guys ever get that from dudes?
Yeah, definitely. I've gotten stories from, actually one guy that I've become friends with since I met him in 2008, and he had a long story similar to yours, that he was kind of ashamed to be a fan of ours, so he hid it. So those guys now are out. They go on the cruises with us. They come to shows with their wives or their girlfriends. and they've come now and enjoy the show. You know, they have a good time, and they realize that, you know, we take a lot of pride in what we do, and we put on a great show. So I think probably on this tour we'll even get more guys, because having Salt and Pepper in Vogue is definitely going to bring the guys too.
They are the funky divas. They are, in fact. I tweeted this out a couple weeks ago. I was like, if Hold On by En Vogue came out in 2021, it would be an absolute banger still. I mean, that is just one of, I mean, they've got many, but timeless. So Jordan, and actually all, and yeah. And all the guys, do you, like, what do your kids think of your careers? Because they came later in life after the height, but you guys have obviously you pushed through and had the reunion and have been big since. But do you ever like really sit down and be like, we were on top of the world, guys? Or are they just like, whatever?
I think it's a little bit of both. You know, they kind of look at us and go, you know, what's the hype? Because they see us every day, you know, we're just their dads basically. And, but also a couple times, you know, when I see them at the shows, they're kind of looking around and they're just kind of in amazement. And it's kind of like when they spend time with you every day and then see you, it's them seeing us in a different light. So they like, you know, they're just like kind of in awe when they go to the shows. Like, I can't believe you're a part of this, you know, and this is your, you know, this is your job, you know, because again, they know us just as regular people and hang out with us every day.
So basically they have no clue because it was astronomical, like how big that stuff was.
I mean, I mean, the good thing is, you know, we don't have to be those old parents that say we used to, you know what I mean? When you're playing Fenway Park and the place is exploding, it makes it easier
to explain it. Yeah.
Yeah. Going back to what Joey mentioned it real quick, the cruise. I tried to convince a couple of my boys to like I was at the time I was a single dude. I was like, you know what would be good? You know what would be good is if I went on that cruise being single, because chances are there's just going to be a lot of females looking to just like get loose and have a good time. What are those cruises like for people, for your fans that are watching this and listening to this that have never been on it?
I mean, it's a 4-day party. It's just, I don't party at all except on the cruise. So
yeah, no, that's enough.
Yeah, that's
enough for the whole year.
4 days of no sleep on the cruise is enough to last a couple years, man. It's pretty wild, you know, but it's a great time. There's theme nights every night where we all get dressed up, whether it's like, you know, in superhero characters or, you know, in a suit, you know, for dress up night or whatever it is. But it's you know, a blast, and you would have had a great time, man, being single. I mean, I have a couple guy friends that go and they're single and they have a blast.
It's like Vegas on a boat or something. It's like sometimes when we first announced like that we were doing cruise, it sounded like kind of like we were old and washed up and we were going to be playing like shuffleboard and stuff on the cruise with our fans, but it is not like that. It's like one of those festivals,
like a club. Yeah, like a rave. Yeah,
rave.
Yeah. They say rave anymore. Raves, they don't call them raves.
Raves for life. Yeah. Well, guys, I know you guys are busy. You're doing your rounds. I appreciate it. You know, we're gonna play this on Kiss FM here in Chicago and across. I do an 80s show too, but I do want to ask you guys, because I consider you guys on my Mount Rushmore of Boston musicians. You have 4 spots. You have 4 spots. Who fills your 3? I put NKOTB, Aerosmith, and then who's the last 2?
New Edition.
For us, New Edition, yeah.
New Edition, yep.
And then the 3rd?
Jay Giles Band?
Yeah, I would say, hard to say not Jay Giles.
I might put Dropkick Murphys in there, man.
Ooh!
Yeah. They're in there too.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Go
in
Sox.
Boston.
Yeah.
We're Boston. I think.
Maybe the band Boston. I mean,
Yeah.
I was gonna say Boston too. That record, those songs were fire.
Yep.
But new edition / Bobby Brown, phenomenal. What a great city to have music come from you guys and those we just mentioned, and we can't wait, man. My fiance is so ready to go see the show, so we'll see you guys when you come to Chicago. Do you guys have any favorite Chicago memories or anything you want to do or when you come to the city?
Chicago is sort of like a second home, for us. I mean, we love playing Chicago. It's just a great town. It's really kind of one of those spots on the tour that you kind of look forward to. It's like, let's get to Chicago because you really feel like you're doing it, and so yeah, we're thrilled to be back there again.
All right, guys, we will get tickets this Friday. New Kids on the Block, Mixtape Tour, En Vogue, Salt and Pepper, Rick Astley. Like, I'm getting chills thinking about it. Go Sox. Thank you guys so much for the time. We'll see you in June when you come to Chicago, all right?
Yeah, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
See you guys. Appreciate it.
Take care, Brady.